Okay, y'all, so I'm at the doctor for my annual. I drove here myself. I asked Darren to come with me, but he didn't want to come. So I'm here by myself. I need to tell them that she got to find me another birth control because my new insurance don't cover the one I've been taking, and I'm very pissed about that. I have to take everything off. This is the part I kind of don't like because I'm on my cycle. I'm not sure, like, but you gonna see her. She said put it on like a bathrobe. That's what she said. Ooh, child. You know, I'm used to being naked, but not in public. You know, I'm used to all that. But we're gonna see how this goes, cause because I feel like I'm overdue for another ultrasound to see how my fibroids are doing. So I hope she don't say nothing about me, cause I'm on a cycle. I don't really feel comfortable sitting up here bare-assed it, knowing, you know, I don't know how to feel, but I can't be on here long because she's gonna be in here in a minute. But it's the first time they actually took me back, like, immediately. Usually they'll have me do like a urine sample or do my blood work first, send me back out, and then I have to come back here. But it must be slow today, I don't know. But I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, because I don't know what you're gonna say, but I'll holler at y'all in a minute.
Work here, man. It's getting the worst. Alright. And just find where everything is in these rooms. That'd be great.
I actually want to show too, you know.
I get lost in here and I'm like,
I'm going to recheck your fibroids with another sonogram.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of coming back to see me afterwards, I'm going to put you in with one of the doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you can ask them what we were talking about, about pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a preference of what doctor you would rather see?
Is what's her name? Miss Tiffany still here? Wells?
Dr. Wells is here?
Okay,
Wells is
I'll
still
do her again.
See Dr. Wells? Okay, so I'll put Dr. Wells to come back and see her.
Okay, y'all, so she put her hand on my lower stomach. I felt some pain, so they're gonna do another sonogram soon, because that junk was hurting when she was pressing on my stomach, like for real. It's definitely my fibroid. She said the ovarian cyst will go away on its own, so that's not what's really causing the issue. It's the fibroids. So they gave me a shot that I took. It prevents ovarian cancer and something kind of warts, whatever that is. And apparently I had the first shot 2 years ago. So they gave me the second one, and I have to come again in 4 months to get the third one. They're also going to do blood work, and she did a pap smear on me. Ooh, and that was very uncomfortable. But I gotta get dressed because I gotta go get my blood work done. I'll talk to you later. Okay, you guys, so I just left my doctor's appointment. So I get there, get there on time. Whenever I have an appointment, I like to be there early because you never know when you gotta take a detour or something like that. So I arrived on time. I think I arrived, I wrote it down. I arrived at 10:39, I believe. Yeah, and my appointment was at 11 because I left the house like 10:15, something like that. So I went back pretty fast. Usually they have me go out there, fill out the little paperwork, then I have to wait for a little bit. Then they'll call me back for like blood work first, then they'll send me back out in the waiting room, and then I will go back when they call me back, then I'll go back there and see my doctor. But this time everything was quick and easy. That's why I won't change doctors, because I love my doctor's office. Like, Darren was like, well, you need to get something that's close. I said, it is close. It's still on the same side of town. Like, I'm not going to change my doctor's office because I like my doctor's office. So I have I go to see an OBGYN because of my uterus. If y'all don't know, I have a bicornuate uterus where my uterus is heart-shaped and my ovaries were swollen due to, I guess that's what was causing the bleeding. A couple years ago, I was bleeding like every day for like a whole year and a half. And I mean heavy, wasn't no light bleeding. Okay, yeah, so I was bleeding for like a whole year. Finally went to the doctor. They put me on birth control to control the bleeding. So, last week I ran out of my birth control, so usually they send me a text saying, hey, do you want to go with us to go ahead and refill it and we'll mail it out to you. I've been doing that for like the past year and some change. So I realized they didn't text me this time. They text me saying, oh, we're contacting your doctor to find a alternative birth control. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? So anyway, the hell was I finna say? I keep losing my train of thought. Turn, damn it. Slow ass. So, yeah. So, I had to come back because I've been seeing her yearly, you know, because there was no need for me to see her like every once a month like I was doing when I first found out, you know, what was going on with me. So the birth control, I think it let down the swelling of my ovaries, and then it was controlling the bleeding as well. Last time I went back for a sonogram like 2 years ago, they said they found I had a cyst on my ovaries, a cyst on my ovaries, and then the fibroids. So she said both of them are benign, but the cyst will go away on its own, and the fibroids, they were benign. They weren't extremely huge. They will grow over time, but when it becomes an issue, that's when they'll be like, all right, we're gonna probably need to do surgery. So I went to the back, went to the little bathroom they had back there so I can give them a urine sample. They, you know, weighed me. I have gained weight, y'all. Oh my gosh, when I seen that, I about cried. I was 140 last time I went there. I'm 155. I was pissed. I was like, no, I'm getting fat. I was so mad. I was like, I know that shit don't say no 155. But to be real, I knew I gained weight. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of knew I gained weight. But I didn't think it was that much. Like, I gained weight. Because I was always between like 140, you know, I always was around 140, 142. I even got to 148 at one point. But last time I was there, I was 140. And now I'm 150 freaking 5. I was like, oh, hell nah. I'm like, this is not it. I said, yep, it's time to hit the gym. Because I've been saying, like, y'all know I've been saying I want to lose weight. But yesterday I was really thinking about it. I'm like, I really want a gym partner. Because having a partner will help push you and motivate you. Me doing it by myself, I'm not going to lose weight. I know me. I'm not going to lose weight. It's going to start hurting. I'm like, man, fuck this. I'm going to leave and all that. But I do need to lose weight. I know y'all can barely see me, but it's because, you know, it's only I can get the thing to sit up here. So anyway, they weighed me. They went ahead and sent me to the back. She's like, all right, get undressed, put the robe on, put the little robe on like it's a robe, you know, keep the front open. So, and keep in mind, I'm on my cycle because I ran out of my birth control. So I came on my cycle early. And speaking of that, I wonder if she gonna, shit, I forgot to ask her. Well, she said, do you want to keep the same birth control? And I told her, yeah. So I need to see if she gonna go ahead and send my prescription. I'm finna call them as soon as I get in the car. I'm like, so are y'all gonna go ahead and send my prescription to what's the name? Because I want to keep my same birth control. Hopefully I don't have to pay for it. Because I need to start taking it, like, because I'm I'm already sick of being on my period. Like, I don't like this at all. But anyway, so I went in there. She talked to me a little bit. She was just like, okay, so has there been anything different? You know, I said, well, I'm on my cycle right now. I'm not supposed to be, but it's because I ran out of my birth control. She said, okay. So she's like, do you want to keep the same one? And I was like, yeah. Also, okay. So, also, she was just like, yeah, so she was like, you want to keep the same one, so she wrote that down. Then she said, is there anything new? I said, yeah, like, I'll get pain in my lower stomach area. I believe that's where the fibroids are. I'll get pain right there. And I mean, hurt, like, sometimes it's rare though when it happens. Like, it'll wake me up. Like, one time I was asleep and the pain woke me up immediately out of my sleep. I was like, oh, hell no. It lasted for about a good, probably 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. I got in a hot tub and I laid there and it went away, thank God. So she, you know, checked my breasts and everything. She gave me this little shot. Apparently I had it. It's to prevent ovarian cancer and warts and stuff like that down there. So I got it. I got the second dose, and then I have to come back in 4 months for the third. So she checked my breasts and everything, my breathing, and then when she started checking my stomach, pressing down in my stomach, I was like, she's like, so does this hurt? When I was like, yes. I was like, ooh, like it was hurt. Like she was like digging in there. I'm like, shit. I was like, yeah, that hurts. And she said, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So she got up. She took them big ass Q-tips, stick it in my vagina. Then she stuck her finger in there. She was like, yeah, it feels a lot different than last time. I'm like, you remember the feel? But no, I guess she know, like, because obviously she writes down what she's feeling. She said it does feel different. I don't know if it feels swollen or whatever. So she said, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna set you up with a sonogram in a couple of weeks, so that way we can check your fibroids and stuff like that. And so she did the STD. I think she did. Yeah, she did the STD screening and all that as well. So I'm gonna get all my results on my portal. And so I went and scheduled my sonogram with the front desk, and then they did blood work on me and stuck me up in this arm shot. And this one right here on my shoulder, that shit hurt. I was like, I said, ooh, and she said, yeah, this is the one that people say hurts. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this hurt. So yeah, she done stuck me up, child. But other than that, it was a good visit. Like, I love her. I love talking to her. She's so nice. But she's not gonna be the one that's gonna do my sonogram next time. It's gonna be Miss Tiffany. I think it's because Miss Janice won't be here. So yeah. So that's how the visit went, y'all. And we'll see what happens. But that joint know it hurt when she was pressing down in my stomach. I was like, yeah, that hurt. That hurt. She said, yeah, it's in the lower area you were talking about. I was like, yeah, I know. The fibroid's right there. So, but she said, I said, so will I be on this forever? And she was just like, well, unless you want to have a baby. I said, yeah, that's a done deal. I was like, no. She said, well, that'll be the only time you'll come in and talk to somebody about, you know, getting them removed because you want a child. But she said, but that depends on if the fibroids have grown and they're not safe to keep while trying to have a baby. So, but she said, yeah, you're pretty much on the birth control to control the bleeding. So the bleeding will probably stop if I get the fibroids removed. But that's only, you know, if you want a child. But I'm like, yeah, I don't feel the need to get the surgery right now because I'm not trying to have a kid. So, yeah. But I'll holler at y'all later. I'm going to go in here, take a bath, take a nap, and relax.